We Corey is taking. Oh no. Um, we number 35. Uh, Charlie Hall will be shooting 2 free throws. First one was not successful. Second shot goes up, and it is good. Number 11, Braden, passed over to Corey. Corey over to Lee. Now number 10, Aaron was taking the ball up, and a foul, I think, or out of bounds.
It is 10 sleep ball. Number 3, Corey Rice will be bringing in the ball, giving it to number 11, Braden Fatigue. Braden goes to the right side of the wing, and it is knocked out of his hands.
We have some minor difficulties, so the commentating will be back in a few minutes. Thank you. And number 3, Corey Rice is taking the ball out. Corey passes it into Braden, but Aaron on the Powell team gets the ball and is going for a layup, and it is successful. Corey passes it into Braden. Braden taking the ball down. Braden goes to the right side, takes a 3-point shot, and didn't work out too well. Charlie Hall gets the ball, passes it over to James. James is going. Passes it over to Aaron, but there's a travel on James, so it's blue ball. Corey's passing it in. The ball goes into Braden. Braden taking the ball down. And Braden passes the ball.
Junior high tournament final. Meeteetse versus Worland. Meeteetse wins the jump, but Worland gets the ball. 14 gives it to 1. 1 gives it to 23. 23 gets it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It will be Worland ball. Worland passes it in, passes it to 24. 24 makes a shot. Hunter Johnson now has the ball. Dribbling down the court, goes to the right side to Kerwin Johnson. Kerwin Johnson goes up for a shot, doesn't go in, goes off the backboard. Number 1, Ivan Perez gives it to number 14, Hayden Johnston. Hayden Johnston fakes to the left side and goes to the right side. Gives it to 23, Taylor Horace. Horace gets 2 free throws. Horace gets his first one off the side. Doesn't quite go in. Horace preps for a second. Horace's second goes off the side. Hunter Johnson now with the ball. Gives it to Kerwin Johnson again. Kerwin Johnson tries to get it in, doesn't quite make it. 14 again. Hayden Johnston now has the ball. Johnston tries to get it to 42. Devin Garcia, but it doesn't quite get to him and goes out of bounds. Josh Grable gets it out to Adam Poole. Adam Poole goes to the left side and fakes to the right. Tries to get it to Brian Smith, but Brian Smith misses it, and it gets to Devin Garcia, and gets that out to Ivan Perez. Ivan Perez gives it to Hayden Johnston. Hayden Johnston tries to get a shot. It doesn't go in. Hunter Johnson gets a rebound, and Hunter Johnson tries to make a shot at his side of the court, and it doesn't go in. Hunter Johnson is shooting 2 free throws. The first one goes in, no issues. Johnson preps for his second. And it also goes in, no problem. 23 passes out to Johnston. Johnston is having troubles because Johnston is playing tight defense. He gets around him though. But then Adam Poole gets it away from him. Adam Poole now passes to Josh Grable on the left side and gets to the middle, Brian Smith. Brian Smith does not quite get it in, but it almost does. Hayden Johnston now with the ball. Gets it to Taylor Horace. And it does not go in. Adam Poole now has the ball again. Adam Poole goes for a layup. The layup doesn't go in. Brian Smith tries to get the rebound, but there is a foul on him, and he will be shooting 2. Smith shoots. Doesn't go in. That was a bonus, and he didn't get it. Now Johnston has the ball again. Johnston, I believe he should probably try to get it to Perez. Perez was completely open. No one guarding him. He does get it to Perez. Perez gets it to 24. Dominic Rangel. Dominic Rangel gets it knocked out of his hands, and it is Meeteetse ball. Josh Grable passes it in to Adam Poole. Adam Poole goes to the left side and gives it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson passes back to Adam Poole, and it gets knocked out of his hands. He recovers it all, though, and Hunter Johnson's having tight defense played against him. He gets fouled, too. Josh Grable will be passing it in. Josh Grable tries to pass it in, but it goes off of Hunter Johnson's hands and out of bounds. Number 34, Gabe Webster passes it in to Johnston, and Johnston goes to the right side to Perez, or attempts to get it to Perez, but it is blocked by Kerwin Johnson. The ball rolls off and hits the ref, so there is now an out-of-bounds play. .34 gives the ball to Johnston. Johnston gives the ball to Pedro Rodriguez. Rodriguez gives it back to Perez. Perez tries to make a shot, but it doesn't get it, and Adam Poole gets a recovery, and Adam Poole tries to get it to Josh Grable. Josh gets it, and he got 3 seconds in the square before he shot it. The score is still tied, 2-2. Johnston goes to the right side and gets it to Pedro Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes for a shot, and he goes over the board. Over the rim, and does not go in. He will be shooting free throws. He was fouled by Adam Poole. That is Adam Poole's second foul. The last game they played, Adam Poole and Josh Grable both fouled out of the game. Rodriguez does not make his second shot. Josh Grable gives it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson now dribbling down the court, tries to get it to Adam Poole. It gets there. Adam Poole to Brain Smith. Smith goes up for a shot, and it goes off the rim. Gets the rebound, goes off the rim again, and number 24, Dominic Rangel for the Worland Braves gets the ball and gives it to Johnston. Johnston passes it over to number 30, Christian Beccaria. Beccaria gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes for a shot and doesn't quite make it. I'm sorry, he did make it? Yeah, he did make it. And he will be shooting free throws. And it goes in. That was a bonus. Hunter Johnson now with the ball. Hunter Johnson goes and he's gonna try and go cut down the middle and get a shot. He gets fouled, and he will be shooting two. No, he won't. Josh Grable passes it in, gets it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson gets it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole is in the box. Adam Poole gets it to Hunter Johnson again. Hunter Johnson gets it over to Josh Grable. Josh Grable tries to go for a shot. It goes off the bottom of the rim. Kerwin Johnson gets the ball. He gets it knocked out of his hands, tries to make a shot, doesn't go in. Rodriguez gets the rebound and gives it to Johnston. Johnston passes it to 34. Gabe Webster. Gabe Webster gives it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes for a shot and he travels before he can shoot it. And it is Meeteetse ball. Josh Grable gives it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson gives it right to Adam Poole, hands it off to Adam Poole. Adam Poole passes it to Kerwin Johnson. It is Kerwin Johnson loses it, and Rodriguez recovers it. Johnson knocks it out of his hands, out of bounds, and it will be green ball. Johnston gets the ball. There's a screen by 14 to Hunter Johnson. Number 11, Quentin McBee tries to get a shot in there. Doesn't quite get there. Adam Poole throws the ball and gets knocked out of bounds by one of the Worland peoples. Adam Poole goes for a shot and he gets knocked out of his hands. He is fouled. There will be 2 shots. And it was right as the bell rang. So everyone's going to be off the court for him to shoot. He makes the first one. And the second one also goes in, no problem. That is the end of our first period. Meeteetse 4, Worland 5. Johnston now has the ball. Johnston gives it to 32. 32 gives it to 24. 24 back to 30. Back to 34. 34 to 1. Ivan Perez. Perez goes down to the right side of the court and gives it back to Gabe Webster. Gabe Webster tries to get it to Johnston. Johnston gets blocked by Johnson. Johnson makes the shot. Hunter Johnson, sorry. Number 15, Hunter Johnson. Johnston tries to get it to Perez. Perez gets it. Kerwin Johnson falls down. And Adam Poole gets the rebound from the missed shot. Adam Poole gonna give it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson gives it to Josh. Gives it to Josh, and Josh gives it to Brayan. Brayan makes a shot, and it is Worland ball. Johnston gives it over to Perez. Perez over to Webster. Webster. Gabe Webster gives it back to Perez. Ivan Perez now with the ball. He's gonna give it. There's 3 seconds on green. 3 seconds in the box. Johnson with the ball again. Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson goes between Perez and Johnston. Johnson makes a layup, and the score is now 14-7. Meeteetse. Johnston now with the ball again. Gives it to Ivan Perez. Perez goes up, doesn't quite make it, and Adam Poole gets the rebound. Adam Poole loses the ball. It almost goes out of bounds, but not quite. And a timeout is called for red. It is Meeteetse ball. Kerwin Johnson will be passing it in to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson's gonna give it to, gets screened. Poole gives him a screen and gets it over, tries to get it over to Josh Grable, and it's blocked by Johnston. Johnston gives it to Webster, Gabe Webster, and Webster gets it to 24. That would be Dominic Rangel. Dominic Rangel loses it to Brayan Smith. Brayan Smith gets it back to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gives it to Kerwin Johnson. Kerwin Johnson tries to get a point and tries to get 2 points from right in front of the 3-point, and it's good. The score is now 16-7. Meeteetse. Perez over on the right wing gives it right to Josh Grable on the Meeteetse side. Adam Poole gives it right. There's a sub for Hunter Johnson. He appears to be hurt in some kind of way. Nick Anderson subbed for Hunter Johnson. Kerwin Johnson gives it to Adam Poole. Pool's gonna try and get it over. Gets it to Josh Grable. And there was a travel on Josh Grable. Now, Worland ball. Johnston has the ball now. Gives it to Perez. Perez gives it to Gabe Webster. Gabe Webster to Johnston again. Johnston fakes the shot. Goes over to Webster again. Webster goes up for a shot. Doesn't make it. Brian Smith gets the rebound and gives it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gives it to Josh Grable. Josh Grable goes into the box and passes it out to Kerwin Johnson. Gets stolen by Ivan Perez, and there is a foul. And it is Worland ball. And that's the end of the first half of our junior high tournament game. This game is being filmed by Devin Curtis. It is being broadcasted live, as you know, by TCT West. And it will be on YouTube by next week for sure. We're back for the second half of the Meeteetse Worland final tournament round. Perez has the ball now, tries to get it back to Johnston, and it's knocked out of the air by Kerwin Johnson. Goes right out of bounds. Green ball. Green ball again. Johnston passes it in to Perez. Perez rounds the wing to the point. Gives it to number 42, Devin Garcia. Devin Garcia gives it to Josh Grable. Josh Grable passes it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gives it to Brian Smith. Brian Smith to Josh Grable. Grable to out of bounds by Green. No, it is Green ball. Knocked out of bounds by Red. Devin Garcia gives it to Johnston. Johnston gives it out. Tries to get it up into the hoop. Doesn't quite go in. Garcia tries again. Doesn't get it in. Josh Grable gets the rebound and gives it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gets a screen by his buddy Brian Smith. He gives it to Brian Smith. Gets that help paid off. Goes up for a shot. The rebound is gotten by Ivan Perez. There's a foul on Josh Grable. He will be shooting 2. The first one does not go in. He preps for his second shot. Grable's second shot goes off the rim just barely. Perez now with the ball. Gives it to Johnston. Johnston gives it to Perez. Perez passes to Johnston. Johnston goes up for a shot and he gets a travel. It's red ball. And the score is 16-7. Meeteetse is up by 12. Sorry, by 9. Adam Poole tries to get a shot in, doesn't quite go in. Goes off the side, and the rebound is gotten by Ivan Perez. Ivan Perez goes over to the left. Perez gives it to Johnston. Johnston rounds the wing, goes to point. Passes to 42. Devin Garcia. Devin Garcia tries to get up for a shot. Doesn't quite go in. Johnston gets the rebound, tries to get it back. And then Garcia tries to get another rebound shot and still doesn't go in. And it is Meeteetse ball. Grable is going to pass it out to Adam Poole. Brian Smith goes up for a shot, doesn't quite go in. The rebound is gotten by Josh Grable and he shoots it. It goes in, but there was a foul, so it doesn't count. It'll be an out-of-bounds play. Adam Poole gives it to Josh Grable. Josh Grable gives it to Kerwin Johnson. Now Josh Grable with the ball, goes up for a shot, it goes right in. 18-7, Meeteetse up. Johnston gives it to Perez. Perez tries to get in, he falls down, trips over himself, and gets it out to Johnston. Johnston passes it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes up for a layup, and it is recovered by Braden Smith. Braden Smith gets it out to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson throws it out to Adam Poole. Hunter Johnson fell out, and there will be an out-of-bounds play. Sorry, a foul play for the Worland Braves. Worland Perez now with the ball. Gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to get a shot, doesn't make it. It's recovered by Johnston. Johnston gets it out to Gabe. Gabe tries to get a shot and doesn't make it. He gets fouled and he's going to shoot two. Gabe Webster preps for his first shot. Doesn't quite go in. Webster preps for his second shot. That one also doesn't go in. Adam Poole now with the ball. Goes to the right side, loses the ball. It's out on red. Green ball. No, it was out on green, so it's red ball. Adam Poole gives it to Kerwin Johnson. Kerwin Johnson gives it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson looks like he got fouled. It will be an out-of-bounds play. Adam Poole will be passing it in. Poole passes it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson passes it off to Josh Grable. Josh Grable gives it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole shoots it, doesn't go in. He gets the rebound. He gives it right to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson gives it to Josh Grable. It is caught by Gabe. Gabe fouls Josh Grable. Josh Grable will be passing in the ball again from out of bounds. Josh Grable passes it to Hunter Johnson again. Hunter Johnson to Braden Smith. Braden Smith goes for a shot, goes right in the hole. Score is 7-20. Horns up by 13. There's a little trouble with the scoreboard. Adam Poole gives the ball to Braden Smith. Braden Smith doesn't quite make it in, and now Johnston has the ball. Johnston is going to give it to number 30, Christian Beccaria. Beccaria gives it back to Johnston. Johnston tries to go for a shot, and it is rebounded by Josh Grable. Josh Grable gives it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole juke moves at Perez to get to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson goes for a shot and it's missed. And Braden Smith tries to catch the ball, but he knocks it out of bounds. And it'll be green ball with about 30 seconds left in the period. The score is 10-20. Longhorns up by 10. Johnston gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez accidentally hits it out of bounds. It'll be red ball. Adam Poole gets it to Braden Smith. Smith back to Poole. Poole accidentally runs into Perez. So there will be one shot for Poole, I believe. Nope, there will be a out of bounds play. Nick Anderson gets the out of bounds play pass and passes it to Kerwin Johnson. Johnson tries to go up for a shot and it's knocked out of bounds by Rodriguez, but he touches it at the last second, so I believe that will be Worland ball at the beginning of the next period. It is the end of the third period. The score is 10-20. Meeteetse up by 10. Adam Poole now with the ball. Gets it to Josh Grable, yes, and Josh Grable goes up for a shot. He gets a rebound, and he tries again, and someone was fouled they will be shooting to, and it was Josh Grable. Ivan Perez fouled him, and that will be Ivan Perez's third foul. Josh Grable misses the first one. The second one goes in. Not quite. Johnston has the ball. Gives it to Perez. Perez goes for a three and goes off the backboard. And the rebound is gotten by Brain Smith. Brain Smith gives it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole goes to the right side of the court. Brain Smith tries to get a screen for him, but doesn't quite get there in time. Nick Anderson tries to get a shot in there, but it doesn't go. It almost goes out of bounds by Josh Grable, but not quite. And it is red ball on an out of bounds play. Josh Grable will be passing it in. Poole gives it to Smith. Smith goes up for a shot, doesn't quite get it. Nick Anderson tries to get the rebound, but doesn't quite get there in time. Adam Poole now with the ball at the wing. Gives it to Kerwin Johnson. Johnson tries to get up for a shot, but it's tapped a little bit by one of the Worland players, and it doesn't quite get to the basket. Johnston now with the ball. Go to the left side. Brian Smith tries to get the ball, doesn't quite get there, gets it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gives the ball to Josh Grable. Back to Adam Poole, and Adam Poole runs up, and there is a travel on Adam Poole. Green ball. Johnston goes to the left side, gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gives it to Josh Grable by accident, and Josh Grable gives it to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gets a screen from his buddy, Brain Smith. Adam Poole gives it to Nick Anderson. Nick Anderson goes in for a shot. Josh Grable gets the rebound and makes the shot. Johnston goes to the right side and gives it to Ivan Perez. Ivan Perez, heavily guarded by Adam Poole, tries to shoot a three, doesn't quite go in. Gets it to Johnston again. Johnston shoots, doesn't quite go in. Gabe tries to get a shot and then still doesn't go in. Brian Smith gets the ball after it rolls halfway across the court and more. Tries to get a shot, doesn't get the rebound. And there will be a foul, out of bounds play. Hunter Johnson will be subbing for Nick Anderson. Hunter Johnson was injured earlier, that's why Nick Anderson subbed in earlier. Hunter Johnson makes a shot. Johnston goes to the right side. Tries to get it to Ivan. Ivan goes to the left wing. It's taken by Adam Poole. Taken back by Ivan Perez. Josh Grable passes in to Adam Poole. Adam Poole passes off to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson goes straight through the middle and tries to get a shot in there. Doesn't quite make it. Ivan Perez gets the rebound. Ivan Perez tries to get down for a shot, but Kerwin Johnson gets in his way. Gabe tries to get a shot in there, but it is blocked by, or it is not make it and rebounded by Kerwin Johnson. Kerwin Johnson gets to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gives it to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson gives it to Brian Smith. Brian Smith goes up for a shot, doesn't get the rebound. Johnston now with the ball. Goes to the right to Ivan Perez. Ivan Perez shoots the ball, goes in the hoop. The score is 24-13. Hunter Johnson just keeps falling today. Not the best way to go. Johnston gives it to 24. Dominic Rangel shoots it. Doesn't quite go in. Hunter Johnson gives it off to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gives it to the ref, and there was a timeout. Green. Timeout red. Josh Grable passes it in to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gets a screen from Brian Smith. Adam Poole gets it to Kerwin Johnson. Kerwin Johnson passes it back to Adam Poole. Adam Poole gives it up to the basket. No, it doesn't quite go in. Braden Smith gets the rebound, shoots it, it goes in. Johnston gives it to Perez. Perez now with the ball. Goes to the right side. Gonna shoot a three. Goes right in the hole. Score 16-28. Meeteetse up. 14. Josh Grable gives it to number 30, Adam Poole. Poole loses the ball and it goes out of bounds. Green ball. Red calls another timeout. Ivan Perez now with the ball. Sprints down the right side of the court. Shoots a three. Almost goes in, not quite. Rebound gotten by Kerwin Johnson. He is ran over by number 23, Taylor Harath. Huh? Adam Poole now with the ball. Adam Poole gets a screen, goes to the right side. Gets back, calls back around. Passes it to Braden Smith. Braden Smith almost gets it knocked out of his hands by Perez. Gives it to Josh Grable. Josh Grable travels, and it is green ball. Ivan Perez sprints down the right side of the court again. Ivan Perez now with the ball. Shoots it, goes in, but doesn't count because of a travel. And that is the end of our tournament. The